Good morning, 8:15 Tuesday. Here we are again, back for our Gratitude Minyan Facebook Live. I'm by myself today because Gillian, things happen. She's in London at the moment. So I'm not as prepared as I thought I'd be. And I'm not really feeling it today, but it did make me think, how do we draw on this practice? How do we draw on faith, Jewish spiritual practice, when we're not feeling it? How can that help us? So I'm just being honest, I suppose. I hope that resonates with you. I will sing our tune to begin with, Moda Ani, which hopefully will appear in the chat. Moda Ani, thank you. I give thanks. Moda Ani lefanecha, melechai v'kayam. I give thanks to you, in front of you, the ruler of all creatures and all beings. Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, melechai v'kayam. Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, melechai v'kayam. Let's take 3 deep breaths. I really find that just stopping, breathing, filling your lungs with that beautiful, sweet air does help reframe, does help give a different focus. I'm trying to go in to find my way out again. Thinking about gratitude. How can I be grateful? What can I be grateful for today when I'm really not feeling too positive right now? I started reading a book last night. Well, that's not true. I started reading a book a couple of nights ago. Michelle Obama, The Light We Carry. And I thought I'd share this actually because it's her, one of her coping mechanisms, or one of the tools that she carries with her. And she's talking about, especially during COVID times, and the level of uncertainty. Let me find it. It was during, oh, hang on. Oh no, that's the wrong page because I bookmarked. There we go, here we go. I've started to think about both my life and our wider human community in these terms. We're here to share benefits and protection. Our balance rests upon this ideal, the richness of combinations. If I begin to feel out of sync, if I'm feeling unsupported or overwhelmed, I try to take stock of what my garden holds, of what I've planted, what I still need to mix in. What's feeding my soil? What's helping to block the weeds? Am I cultivating the small and the tall? This for me has become a valuable practice, another type of tool I rely on. I've learned to recognize and appreciate balance when I feel it, to enjoy and make note of the moments when I feel the steadiest, the most focused, the most clear, and to think analytically about what's helped me get to that place. I've found that when you're able to read yourself this way, you're better able to recognize when you're out of balance and to seek the help you need. You start to learn your own internal red flags and address them before things get out of hand. Did I just snap at somebody I love? Am I worried about something I can't control? Is my fear starting to rev up? Once I've identified the imbalance, I first sort through my arsenal of fixes, trying different approaches to get myself back on track. And a lot of them are small. Sometimes what I most need is just to take a walk outdoors, or to sweat my way through a workout, or to get a full night's sleep. or to pull myself together and do something as simple as making my bed, or literally just taking a shower and putting on some decent clothes. Other times it's having a long talk with a friend, spending time alone and writing down my thoughts. In some cases I realise I just need to stop avoiding something, a project or a certain interaction that I've been putting off. Sometimes I find I'm helped by helping, by doing even one small thing to make somebody else's day easier or brighter. Often I just need to reset my mood with a good laugh. So that really resonated for me last night, just thinking about the small. What are the small things? And I have to say that being here and having this accountability, turning up 8:15 on Tuesday morning has helped me actually, because it's forcing me to lift myself up. It's forcing me to find something good and positive to think about, and to share Michelle Obama's words. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the time I had last night to read. I'm grateful for the wisdom that is in Michelle Obama's book. Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, Melech Chai v'kayam. Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, Melech Chai v'kayam. Gillian is with us. She's chatting away on the chat. It's so lovely to have you there. Whether you're joining us live or watching this at a time that's suitable for you, please do comment. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to know what resonates. I'd love to know if you like the tune, anything really. Your feedback really, really does help us create and move forwards with this project. So focusing in on the breath, because I'm really just feeling like breathing itself it's small, but it's big. If we don't breathe, we're not alive. So I thought I'd share this passage. So it's a different passage that we've been sharing the last couple of weeks. It's from the morning, shachrit, from the morning prayers in the Jewish morning service. And it's called, in the siddur that I have, in the prayer book I have, the gift of our soul. And this is something Viktor Frankl talks about, wherever we are in the world, whatever's going on, we have inside of us our soul, which is unique, and it gives us power to always feel empowered, and to always feel you can make a choice as to how you show up in the world or what you choose to do next. The gift of our soul. My God, the soul you have given me is pure. You created it, you formed it, and you made it live within me. You watch over it within me, but one day you will take it from me to everlasting life. My God and God of generations before me, as long as the soul is within me, I will declare you are the power of good deeds, the ruler of all creatures, possessing every soul. Blessed are you, God, giving new life to our bodies each day. Baruch atah Adonai, hamachazir neshamot lametim. I feel like taking 3 more deep breaths here. Really feeling, energizing my soul by just stopping, taking this moment. Hitting a bit of a reset button already for this morning and for the day. I'll read the blessings in Hebrew and in English, the morning blessings, and hopefully giving you a moment to think about anything that it raises for you in your life, that you can internalize or personalize. I find it so wonderful that we can read the same words, but they can mean something totally different depending on what else is going on. As my dad once said to me, the words don't change, but you do each time you read them. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani b'tselem Elohim. Blessed are you, our living God, sovereign of the universe, who has made me in the image of God. I wonder what that looks like if we could say that in the mirror every day. I am made in the image of God. You are made in the image of God. We are made in the image of God. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shelo asani nochriya. Blessed are you, our living God, sovereign of the universe, who has not made me a stranger to you. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shelo asani shivcha. Blessed are you, our living God, sovereign of the universe, who has not enslaved me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa li kol tzorki. This is my favorite one. Blessed are you, our living God, sovereign of the universe. You provide for my every need. I have everything I need. You have everything you need. We all have everything we need. Sometimes we don't realize it until something's taken away that we thought we needed, and then we realize we didn't need it all along. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim. You open eyes that cannot see. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim. You clothe the naked. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim. You free those who are bound. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kufufim. You lift up those bent low. So if you're feeling like I am today, a little bit bent low, hopefully we can take these words and they can help lift us up. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin mitzadei gaveh. You support our human steps. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael b'gvura. You fortify Israel with strength. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael b'tifara. You crown Israel with glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanotein leya'ef koach. You give strength to the weary. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hama'aver sheina me'enai utnuma me'afapai. Blessed are you, our living God, sovereign of the universe. You take away sleep from my eyes and slumber from my eyelids. It's wonderful that people are joining us today. Thank you so much. Please comment in the chat if there's anything that particularly sticks out for you in this moment, that you can be grateful for, that those words have inspired you to think about something. We're going small to go big today, inspired by Michelle Obama's words that I was reading in her new book, The Light We Carry, where she talks about sometimes feeling overwhelmed if we focus on the small, and she actually talks about knitting and falling back in love with knitting during lockdown, and the act of one stitch equals a row, the next row, and then the pattern forms and you start to see a bigger picture. So I'm drawing strength from that today about looking inwards, about going small, to find a moment of gratitude, to find strength, to be lifted up through our Siddur, through our Jewish prayers and words, but also through our own shared experiences as well. So sharing your experiences really helps each other as well in this whole cacophony that is life. Moda ani lefanecha, moda ani lefanecha, moda ani lefanecha, melech v'kayam. Moda ani lefanecha, moda ani lefanecha, moda ani lefanecha, melech v'kayam. So I turn now to a source of strength and solidity for me that's always been there. As a Jewish girl growing up, it was the first thing I think I learned in religion school. It's the one prayer, the central moment that if you're Jewish, it's the first prayer or focus that we really look at, which is the Shema. And I kind of feel like, in a way, because of its familiarity, we sometimes take it for granted and we recite the words. And I'd like us to spend some time now, just in our last 4 minutes, really thinking about some of those words. And this is inspired by the Institute for Jewish Spirituality, which is a fantastic online resource and community based in America. And I'm currently on a course that they're offering on receiving and extending love. And the teacher, Rabbi Sheila Peretz, is talking about love, va'ahava, aleph hey vav hey, vet hey, which is ahava, the first word of the paragraph of the Shema, va'ahavta. What's interesting is the paragraph just before the Shema, we're instructed, or we're told, ahava rabba ahavtanu. Ahava rabba, with great love, we are loved. With great love, we are loved. And when we internalize that, when we breathe that in, we were invited to think of a moment, a tiny moment, any moment. It doesn't have to be a perfect moment, when you felt that deep love from somebody else. And it can change the world. And it can certainly change someone's life. It could be a stranger, it could be someone very familiar to you, it could be someone not so familiar but not a stranger. Ahava rabba ahavtanu. And then we're instructed, after saying Shema, which is listen, Israel, God is our God, God is one. What are we told? Va'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha. You shall love God. So we have deep love coming towards us, and we also love God. And that sort of space, the Shema holds that space where we're receiving that love and then we extend it. Va'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, and you shall love the Lord your God, b'chol levavecha, with all your heart, uv'chol nafshecha, and with all your soul, uv'chol ma'odecha, and with all your might. Va'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, b'chol levavecha, uv'chol nafshecha, uv'chol ma'odecha. We receive great love, and when we wake up in the morning, we're instructed to love God, to love unity, to love the universe, to love the stranger, to love the person next to you at the breakfast table, to love the family that might be driving you mad, to love the traffic on the way to school, to extend love with all your heart, all your soul, and all your might. It's profound, it's beautiful, it's small, it's massive, it's everything. It's lifted me this morning. I hope you feel uplifted too. Thank you so much. Please do make a comment. I'd love to know how you're feeling. I'd love to know if this has helped you this morning, or send us a direct message. Gillian, thank you for joining on the chat. Hopefully you'll be back with us on video next Tuesday, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a good day, everyone.